Alright, y'all, WBKS1.com. Keep it locked, stay tuned. We're about to talk to our special guest, author Monique Donyale. Brand new book she got out. It's called Forgotten Pieces. So make sure you keep it locked. We want to see what that's all about. Shout out to everybody on FB Live. If you got any questions, I'll take a phone call. Phone number is 646-233-1302. Again, that's 646-233-1302.
And you're listening to BKS1 Radio. You might be watching it too.
BKS1Radio.com, the place to be, and they're messing with me.
Hi, this is Time Out, The Last Dragon. I'm at BKS1Radio.com.
Hey, this is Jasmine Guy for BKS1 Radio at the HBO Film Festival. Wow.
Hey, yo, it's your man, Mr. Cheeks. You already know. Come join the cycle, kid. At BKS1Radio.com. Mom. And that's my Best Kept Secret Radio. And this is Irv Gotti, the Best Kept Secret.
Hi, everybody. We're the Clark Sisters, and you're listening to BKS1 Radio.
I'm Ansel Rose, New York Giants, and I'm in the game with BKS1Radio.com.
This is Mimi from Love and Hip Hop ATL, and you're watching BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio.
BKS1 Radio.
Who's better than that? Let's go, baby. Wyclef Jean, BKS1 Radio. Let's go.
Hey, this is Corey Booker. You will listen to BKS1 Radio.
Yo, what up, y'all? This is Vim Rock from Naughty by Nature. You're checking out Live in the Cypher, BKS1 Radio. Keep it here, baby.
Hi, this is Peter Thomas, and this is my beautiful wife.
Cynthia Bailey from the Real Housewives of Atlanta.
And we're chilling with BKS1 Radio. Love.
Yeah. What's up, Trigger Trench? Up in here, back for BKS1 Radio. Doing it like that, hard body style.
What's up? It's your girl Monique Fun. I'm hanging with BKS1 Radio. Chillin'.
Hey guys, it's Yolanda Adams, and you know you are listening to BKS1 Radio.
What up, y'all? This is I Love You. Listen to BKS1 Radio. Come on, son.
Hey, what's up? This is Raven Goodwin from BET's Being Mary Jane, and shout out to BKS1 Radio.
What's going on? This is Lamont Rooker at ABFF 2014, and this is BKS1 Radio. BKS1, be in the know.
Hi, this is Marsha. I'm Burgess, and you're tuned to BKS1 Radio.
This is Mona Scott Young, and you are listening to and watching BKS1 Radio.
Hey, this is Eric LaSalle, and this is BKS1 Radio.
BKS1. God bless y'all. Peace.
All right, y'all know what it is. We are officially on the Storm Warning Show. I have my special guest in the building. I'm excited because I know her. She was actually the second show, had her own show in the station some years ago, and she was actually our second show when the station first started and existed. I got to welcome to the show. I'm happy. I'm excited. Miss Monique Donyale.
Hello. Hey, Norm.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry. Let me do that again. Author.
Right.
Monique Donyale. Now, hello, hey, Norm.
Hey, Norm.
What's good?
How are you?
I am doing great. I see you doing good. You're looking good.
I'm trying. I want to grow up to be like you.
Hey, I'm saying.
It's fabulous.
Yeah, oh, thank you. Speaking to that mic.
Okay.
We want to hear everything you got to say.
I haven't been on here in so long. I guess I kind of forgot what I'm supposed to do.
I'm saying, you acting all brand new to this. You're not new to this. But I'm excited to have you because you've been doing some great things. I see you out there in the public heavy promoting this amazing book. I'm gonna hold up the book to y'all.
Okay.
For y'all that read, and go out there and buy books and purchase books, is called Forgotten Pieces.
Yes.
Forgotten Pieces, a life skills guide for teens and young adults. So just go right into it. Tell us about this wonderful book.
Okay, well, again, it's Forgotten Pieces. I was inspired to write this book by my daughter Champagne. Her and her friends would always come to our house and sit and talk, and I noticed that they were really concerned about life after high school. So that's when Forgotten Pieces was born.
Okay. Now, Forgotten Pieces, what made you choose that name, Forgotten Pieces?
Well, I actually chose that name because a lot of parents are working a lot. Some of us have 2 jobs. Some of us are single parents. And we forget to teach them simple things like maybe opening up a bank account, time management, goal setting, communication, how to pick a career versus a job. So I thought it was something that was needed and forgotten. So I called it Forgotten Pieces.
It's funny that you said that because when I was younger, when I was a kid, I think I learned from my mother how to get a bank account, write a check out,
right?
Basics, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I learned from different people in my family. I kind of learned them on, but different people in my family, like how to make a resume, how to put together a resume.
Absolutely.
These are basic life skills that you need.
Right, but a lot of teens now, and even young adults in college, they don't have a clue of how to do this. And you would think that they do, and I thought that as well until I started researching. And I said, you know what? It really is a need for this subject. So I'm going to go ahead and write this book, and hopefully, everyone reads it and they get something from it.
Now, I see here, and it's funny because, usually when you see a guide, there's some pages in here. So you took some time out to put together this book.
Yes.
And I didn't get a chance to read it yet or whatever. I'm waiting for my signed autographed copy.
It comes out tomorrow,
okay.
May 20th.
Oh, so it comes out tomorrow.
Yes.
And you actually had a book launch.
Absolutely. I have a book launch tomorrow at Dolce Lounge in Elizabeth.
Dolce Lounge, Elizabeth.
I believe that's 17 Broad Street.
17 Broad Street?
I know it's on Broad Street in Elizabeth from 3 to 7 p.m.
3 to 7 p.m.
Yes.
Now, I understand with the admission price, they get the book and they get it signed.
Absolutely.
Right?
$20
See,
admission
I did my
price.
research.
I know. And you're going to be down there tomorrow, right?
Yes. I will be in the building, flicking up, taking some pictures, doing some interviews here and there. But Dolce Lounge, book signing for Forgotten Pieces. I'm looking at some of the chapters in here. You got goal setting.
Yes. A lot of teens think that you can just float through life without a plan. If you don't have a plan, you plan to fail. You have to set realistic goals. Don't just set a goal, I want to be a millionaire. That's a dream or something. And dreams do come true, but you have to set a plan on where you're going to go. Start with a week, and then a month, then a year.
Yeah, we want to hear you.
I know, I'm still not talking.
It's all good.
Yeah. So that's what I mean by goal setting. Just set realistic goals that you know you can achieve. Because if you don't, then at the end of the year, it's gonna seem to you like you didn't achieve anything.
Right. Time management.
Oh, that's a good one. A lot of adults don't know how to manage their time during the day. What I do is I write a list of everything that I need to accomplish that day. I put a letter by the people I need to call, in numbers by the people that I need to actually go and visit. So that helps me with my time management. And I put down things that I can accomplish, not 20 things that I know I can accomplish 5.
I need an assistant like you. No, for real, because I have no time management skills at all. People be like, oh, but you know you were scheduled. I was like, oh, I forgot. Unless somebody texts me or call me and remind me, I forget things. I don't have a planner. None of that. See, people think like, you know, because I'm in a business, I have my own business, that I have a planner and all. No. A lot of times people got to remind me of things, so don't take it personal.
Right.
If I forget something or, you know, it's not priority number 1 on my list, sometimes we just get so inundated and so busy that we forget things.
Well, teens and young adults forget just because they think there's more important things to do than manage your life. And if you don't manage your life, you're going to find out that you're in trouble. Most of them go to college for the first 4 years, and they may even change their career. That's okay. But you did set a goal to accomplish something, and now you just move on to phase 2.
So you got to manage your life like a business.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And for those that don't know, just tell them a little bit about yourself, about Monique Donyale, about your businesses. And this young lady also, she's a serious entrepreneur. You know, she'll build something. Yes. She'll build something from scratch in a heartbeat and turn a piece of coal into a diamond. So just tell us about what you do.
Okay, I was born and raised in Elizabeth. I attended the Elizabeth school system. I graduated from Elizabeth High School. Then I went on to go to Hampton, and then I went to Wilford Academy for cosmetology, which I received my license. I've been an entrepreneur as far as cosmetology. I've owned my own businesses. The last thing I launched was, I always had beauty salons, so everyone knows me for having hair salons. The last thing I launched was I did the show here. After that, I did the Monique Donyale show right here at BKS1 Radio, which was a wonderful experience. I thank you again, Norm, for that opportunity. And then I moved on to do, I launched my cosmetic line. I have a makeup, skincare, and a hair extension line.
Really?
And also an online boutique. They could go to MoniqueDonyaleCollections.com.
MoniqueDonyaleCollections.com. Ladies, check that out. Fellas, check it out if you want to buy something for your ladies.
Yes.
All right. MoniqueDonyaleCollections.com.
Right. That was launched in 2015. And now here I am launching Forgotten Pieces.
See, you doing it.
I'm trying.
You doing it. I'm surprised you had made time for the interview. But
always for you, Norm. Knock it off. You know you have that. No problem.
No doubt. I see here learning styles and study skills.
Right. Now, a lot of people have different learning styles. You may think me and you learn the same. We don't learn the same. We have different learning styles. And once you learn your learning style, then you probably can accomplish more in one day.
Yeah. I know I had to get study skills for school, because my study skills were so, let me tell you, I graduated by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying?
Because, well, look how successful you are, though, so listen.
But because I got so caught up into, I want to be this big DJ and all this stuff like that, so I was...
You accomplished it.
Yeah, I was a party head when I was in school, so I just wanted to party all the time, hang out with the fellas. You know, be sitting there drinking beer and stuff like that. And then my senior year, I really had to buckle down.
Right.
They told me if I didn't get an A on every final, that I would fail, that I would stay back.
See, that's too much pressure. Had you used time management,
yes,
then you might have been able to just get a C. You needed that book.
Yeah.
You really needed it.
I'm saying, so I actually had to get an A on every final my senior year of high school. For those that don't know that.
That's a lot.
Yes, so I got an A.
I mean, I wasn't gifted and talented and all of that, and that's great, but I wasn't forced. I wasn't under pressure to get an A. I just got A's because I liked doing my schoolwork. I didn't like history, which is important now, but I liked everything else, and that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, but I managed it.
You sure did. See, you used time management that last year, and you didn't even know. You set a goal to graduate with time management, and you did it.
Here's a big one. Chapter 4, she's talking about self-esteem. And again, if you're just joining us, I'm sitting here with author Monique Donyale, and she has a brand new book called Forgotten Pieces. It's a life skills guide for teens and young adults. So let's talk about self-esteem.
A lot of people suffer from low self-esteem. Just because you're pretty or popular or famous does not mean that you have self-esteem. You have to have standards for yourself, and a lot of people, they don't do that. They sell themselves short. They don't want to wait on God. They want to have it their way, like most of us did. I know I've done that. But as you grow older and you get wiser, you learn that self-esteem is very important, and you have to, manage who you spend your time with, what you do with your time, and your end results.
Absolutely. Chapter 5 is an issue that a lot of people deal with in life, whether you are a teen, a young adult, or a mature adult. Bullying.
Oh, wow.
You can be my age and still get bullied.
Right. Bullying is very, it's popular now for a lot of kids to go through bullying. I mean, you get, cyberbullying they call it now. You get bullied in school. There was just something on TV about last week, I think, with someone, a kid, 8 years old or something, hung himself behind bullying.
Yes.
I mean, again, that goes back to self-esteem. And kids, if anything's going on in school, let a teacher know, let your parents know, let somebody know, because your life is worth it. Do not be out here running around trying to kill yourself or think you're less than valuable, because you are. Those bullies are just people scared and hiding behind things that we don't know what it is, but they're hiding behind things.
Absolutely, and it's funny you said that. Me and my wife, the other day, we was watching a Netflix series called 13 Reasons Why.
Okay.
And it's about bullying, which led to a teen suicide. And it's such a serious issue going on in society. You need a guide or something that kids or the youth can look at and be like, okay, this helps me deal with this situation better.
Right.
Because a lot of times these kids feel as though they can't talk to their parents.
Right.
And a lot of times, because of peer pressure, they don't want to seem weak to their peers. So they bottle a lot in.
Right. It's not being weak. I mean, you have to know where you're going, and you have to have a strong adult foundation. There's someone you can talk to. Maybe it may not be your parents. It might not be your principal. It could be a big sister, a big brother. There's a lot of foundations out here, like Boys and Girls Club. A lot of different places you can go to talk to adults that will listen to you and that will help you and that do care. I mean, bullies are just people that's scared, and they're actually seeking attention too. They're just going about it the wrong way.
Absolutely. And it's funny. I didn't know. I've known Monique for a minute, and I didn't know she was so knowledgeable. You know what I'm saying? I looked at her as, the glamour girl. She has beauty salons and this and that. Good hostess. Good. But I never saw you as someone that had so much insight. But then again, it probably comes natural to you because you raised a beautiful young daughter. Shout out to Shammy.
Thank you. She's out in LA now.
She's out in LA?
Yeah,
and what's she's doing out in LA?
New York Film Academy. She started in New York. She had to do 1 year in New York.
Look at Shammy.
And now she's doing 2 years in LA. So she's actually in North Hollywood. That's what it's called. North Hollywood, California. She has 1 more year to go, and she's doing so great. She's going to be there tomorrow at the launch.
Is she?
Yep, she's flying in.
How old is Shammy now?
Shammy is 20.
That means I'm getting old because...
I'm getting better. I don't know if I'm getting old, but she's 20 and I'm about 21, so...
When I met Shammy, I think she was, 16, 15?
She was about, because she did the teen segment on the show.
About
15? She was about 15.
14.
Wait, she might have been 14.
Yeah, 14.
She's 20 now.
Wow.
Wait till you see her.
Wow. That's what's up. Now, you did an amazing job with her, and I'm quite sure that Lynn did a lot to this book.
Yes, absolutely. Watching her and seeing the things that she went through, as well as her friends, all the questions she had, I was like, wow, if my daughter had these questions, there has to be other people's daughters and sons with the same exact questions. When I say teenagers, I don't mean girls or guys. This book is for everyone.
Right.
It's for girls, guys, teens, young adults, people 30 and 40 that may not know some of the answers to these things that they're looking for.
Woo! I'm digging chapter 6. I'm digging this book. Let me tell you, I ain't gonna front. It says for teens and young adults. I'm gonna be a young adult and sit in a little corner later and be like, okay, she said I should start doing this. But no, chapter 6, how to develop good communication skills and social skills.
Right.
And it's funny because most people think that's just common sense, but it's not. Everybody don't have good communication skills or social skills.
They don't.
And they don't know how when they get out there in public or around a lot of people, they don't know how to conduct themselves properly.
Correct.
So
and
break
a lot
it down.
of teens and young adults have that problem. They want to walk in the room. They so busy wanting to be seen. They don't know how to properly introduce themselves. Hi, I'm so and so. Extend their hand out. Just regular etiquette. They have no idea. Their pants is sagging. Their hat turned backwards. When you walk into certain surroundings, you have to act a certain way.
Right.
That's okay when you're with your friends and everything. I'm not saying that. I have brothers and sisters and people that I know that do the same thing.
Right.
But you just need to learn how to conduct yourselves in certain situations. So that's what I try to go into in that chapter.
Yeah, I mean, this can help out in a lot of ways, even with marriage. Because sometimes in a marriage, pre-marriage, you got all the communication skills in the world. Once you get married, it's like the communication skills sometimes need help.
And a lot of times, I mean, relationships, marriage, it doesn't matter. If you don't know how to communicate,
yes,
like that's the basics of a foundation to me, of a relationship,
absolutely,
of starting a plan, of starting a business, of anything. You have to learn how to communicate with people because no one knows what you're thinking if you don't ask.
Yes.
And you don't have to be mean or arrogant about it.
But open, honest
communication. And
yeah,
you'll be okay.
Yeah. Social skills. Yeah, I really, really like that one. Again, if you're just joining us, make sure you get this book. It comes out tomorrow, people. It's called Forgotten Pieces. The book launch is tomorrow, again, at Dolce Lounge. At what time?
From 3 to 7 p.m. They also can order the book online starting Monday. They can go to Barnes & Nobles, Amazon, my website, Monique Donyale Publishing.com. The book is really going to be everywhere. Thank God.
So now, as I'm looking around, it has a lot of helpful chapters. I'm just going to pick on job versus career, money matters, investing, apartment rental. There's a chapter called apartment rental.
Right, yes.
Break that down. What's that about?
Well, a lot of people, you think they know how to fill out a lease. They don't know, especially teens and young adults. They don't know how to fill out a lease. Maybe most adults do, but they don't know that your credit score, you have to watch what you do with your credit because people, when you go to rent an apartment, does base it on your credit. They have to know how to fill out the application, number one. They need to know when you're looking for an apartment, if you don't have a car, you need to go where it's public transportation. Don't move in the woods somewhere where you're not going to have any transportation. I know there's Uber and Lyft and everything, but you need to be someplace to make it economical for you so you're not wasting all your money on transportation.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm telling you.
And picking good roommates is important.
Woo! Picking good roommates.
You have to watch who you live with.
Pick the right roommate.
Right, that's important. So I do discuss that a little bit in the book as well.
I done had some crazy roommates in my life. I'm gonna leave it right there because they might be listening to the show. But I had some crazy roommates, boy. They thought I was gonna be away for a minute, and then I came back early to the crib.
That's what I'm saying.
And I was like, "Whoa, what are you doing?"
I mean, if you don't drink and smoke, don't live with people that do. It's nothing wrong with what people do. Don't be judgmental, but you have to pick your own surroundings.
Right.
So you just have to be careful with those roommates. If they're a night owl and you sleep you want to sleep at night, I don't think that's a good roommate for you. Or someone without a job that may not be able to pay the rent and you get that eviction notice. You have to pick responsible people to have as roommates.
True indeed. I see you got something here, a chapter on purchasing a home, purchasing a car, food and exercise.
Right. I don't eat properly, but...
Yeah, I was getting sad because I remember a lot of junk food being here during the shows.
No, I love chocolate, but I did speak to some people in reference to that.
You're a chocolate fiend.
I love chocolate, but I do exercise. That's one thing
that
I do. I exercise. But it's important I may not eat all the healthy food, but I am very healthy. I get a checkup. Working out is very, very important. And eating some of the right things.
Yeah, she laughing because you don't know, like the snacks, before she used to do her show, she used to have crazy snacks for the guests and the team and everything.
No, I still do that, but I'm working on it. But I could talk about it because I know better. You know better, you do better.
You know, look, yeah, all right. And look, the funny thing about it, what people didn't eat up after the show, she'd be taking home with her. I'd be like, man, Mo, you gonna leave that Snickers bar right here?
No, not a Snickers bar. Maybe something else.
But all right, so eating right, food and exercise, very important. I see you got beauty budget.
Of course.
There's a beauty budget. So tell me, how do you budget for your beauty needs?
Well, this is what I do and what I taught Champagne.
Okay.
We do mix and match. It might look like everything I have on and wear is so expensive.
Right.
Not true.
Right.
I may have on $100 pair of shoes, but a $20 dress.
Mhm.
But I try to pick good quality
Mhm.
clothes, and I
Mhm.
mix and match. I say, Sham, you buy a couple of jeans, a whole bunch of different shirts, accessorize.
Yes.
If you use accessories, men and women, you can make 10 outfits look like 30 outfits.
True.
So that's what and do it on
Okay.
a budget. Don't
Okay.
try to shop places you can't go.
Please speak on it. Yeah. When I see, it's funny, and again, I'm not calling nobody out, but I'm walking to the store the other day, and then somebody sees me, like, "Hey, what's up, Storm? How you doing? Whatever. You got $1 I could borrow?" And I look, serious, like they asked me for $1. I gave them $1, but I looked at their pants and like, ain't that a $300 pair of jeans? That's like a $150 belt. Now, first of all, from me growing up, I ain't never spent $150 on a belt.
Me either.
I'm not spending $300 on no jeans.
Me either.
Sorry. I still look decent.
Right.
I still look okay.
Right.
Whatever. But I'm not spending that much money on. I'm not buying the Jordan. I'm not even getting the new Jordans.
Right.
I'm just not doing it. You know. And these kids today, I'm telling you, $300 jeans, $200
No
belt.
job.
No job.
Not
And I'm
in
like,
school.
yeah. It makes me wonder. I'm like, dude, you need $1? Sell that belt.
Right. Sell that belt.
Sell that
You
daggone
are
belt.
absolutely right. You can look good without having to buy all these expensive labels all the time. There's nothing wrong with labels. I like my nice pocketbooks. I like my nice shoes. But I also work 7 days a week.
Right.
To provide for what I need, and I budget it out. I don't take one set of money from 1 week and just go spend it on something that I want. If I'm gonna get it, I try to budget it out. Even when I was younger, it's like I kind of always been like this. I didn't just get like this now. I have my faults, of course. You know, sometimes I'll spend stuff I shouldn't, but I pay for it. So now I know, don't do that. Budget it out, and it'll work better for you. Even if it's something expensive, just try to budget everything out.
And that's, again, I'm surprised again that just to hear this coming from Monique, boy, I'm telling you. Because I'd be like, glamour queen, man.
No, but I shop on a budget, though.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. And she's not going to divulge all her secrets.
No, not all of them, but, you know.
Because my wife,
I gave them enough.
she got her secrets, too. My wife be styling. We go out.
Hey, Sandy.
Even if my wife wears something simple, she's styling.
Right.
But I know she ain't spend a grip on it.
Because we from Eastwood.
Yeah.
And we know how to budget. That's why.
I see mentors and spiritual advisors. That's chapter 19, people. Mentors and spiritual advisors. Again, if you just joining us, the book is Forgotten Pieces. Forgotten Pieces. And it's a life skills guide for teens and young adults. All right. Or, you know, like a young man like myself would need something like this as well. Oh, I'm not young.
Of course you are. You didn't age since I seen you last. Of course.
I got this though.
Yeah, but you looking good though. Don't worry about it. You all right.
All right, yeah. So let's go to chapter 19. Mentors and spiritual advisors.
Okay. I feel that everyone needs a mentor, whether it's your parents, a teacher, some friends, brothers and sisters, whatever. Everyone needs advice from someone. We do not know it all, even though we think we do sometimes.
Right.
We don't know it all, and you do need someone to guide you. Like you put on your navigation in your car to get you somewhere. But people have been where you're trying to go, and if you talk to them, your spiritual advisors, your parents, whomever you trust to talk to, they will help you get there a little bit easier than the route you might was gonna take.
Right. You know what? Now I agree, because even though sometimes we think we know it all,
We do,
and we don't need nobody to tell us nothing.
Nothing.
But I realized throughout my life that I had people to guide me to the path that I'm on now.
Right.
And I'll give them their props. It's even like my pastor now. Shout out to Pastor B. Brian White. He mentored, me, with me getting married and just certain life things.
Right.
And sometimes, even if I felt like, you know what, I don't want to go this direction no more or whatever like that, he'd be like, nah, bro, you going in the right direction.
Right, you gotta follow the plan. You can't just detour and do what you want to do, even though we want to.
Right.
You know what happened to me when I do that? I end up backtracking and going the way that God may have had me to go from the beginning. But of course, I thought I knew it all. So I had to take the long way, go through a whole bunch of trials and tribulations, even though I might have had to go through them anyway. But I tried to walk around it instead of through it. And I've learned that you're going to have to walk through it to get the results that you want.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Good stuff, Monique. I'm proud of this woman right here.
Thank you.
Okay. I see empowering parents. Empowering parents. Break that down.
Now, you remember Rochelle, who was my co-host on the show?
Yes.
Okay, Rochelle has an organization called Empower the Youth.
Mm-hmm.
And she still works with the youth and everything like that. Yes, she's like a vice principal status. She moved to North Carolina now. She's actually going to host a book signing for me down there at the end of June.
Nice.
But what she does is help empower the parents so that any questions they have with education or things that the school may be doing that they're not satisfied with or things they want to bring to the school, Rochelle is the person that you see for that. So that chapter is basically based on her trying to help empower the parents and tell parents as far as the part that I had to input in.
Right.
When kids leave, you call them boomerang kids, and come back home, you have to set rules for your kids. Don't be an enabler and want to give your child everything. You're really not helping them to grow in life. So I talk about they have to pay rent, even if it's $50 a week or something. You're just showing them responsibility is what it's really about. Not that we may need it to pay our mortgage or rent, but showing them responsibility is my main purpose for that chapter.
And it's an excellent chapter as well. I mean, it's an excellent subject, just period. The power of I am. The power of I am. Talk about it.
That chapter is more about speaking things into existence. You have to believe who you are. If you can't believe it, how are you going to convince others that you're going to achieve it?
Preach.
So I always say, I am this. They say, what are you doing? Or what are you trying to do? I am Monique Donyale. I am a CEO. I am the author of a book. Like, I speak it into existence. It's not being arrogant or anything like some people may think. It's just you're speaking your life into your existence so that you can believe it, so that other people can believe it and you can achieve it.
You're right, because if you don't believe it, who else is going to believe it?
Nobody.
If you don't promote yourself, who else is really going to promote you?
Absolutely. And I tell people, what God has for you is for you. I may not be able to do a great job like Norm is with this station, because I still can't do all that internet stuff. I'm still not good at that. But that's what God has for him. That's why he's great at it. God has self-empowerment and working with the teens and young adults for me, so I feel that I'm good in that area.
I think you could, just listening to you today and talking about the book, I think you're excellent in that area.
Thank you.
And again, you need to get this book. Just take time out. And what does the book cost when it come out?
The book is going to be $13.95.
The book is $13.95. All right, so the book is $13.95. The book launches tomorrow. It's $20 to get in. With that, you get a book and a signed one by author Monique Donyale. It's going to be nice. I know how you do your things.
Yes.
So I know your book launch is going to be nice tomorrow. And again, it's at Dolce Lounge in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Yes. What time?
From 3 to 7 p.m.
3 to 7 p.m. Come out, people. Take the time out. Again, you said $13.90?
Yes, $13.95, because I really
That's a pizza.
I know.
Price of a pizza.
I want it to be affordable for everybody, and what we're trying to do now is I spoke to a lot of superintendents, and they're actually trying to implement the book into the school curriculum. Yes, so if that happens, that would be great. And then I'm gonna go after sponsors, because I want to go to a lot of the homes where the like DIFUS homes and homes where kids stay at that don't have any money, and this book would be great for them, so that I can give them books. But I'm going to put it on my website soon about looking for sponsors to help move the book around.
Absolutely. I think that's going to be a no-brainer, though, for sponsors.
I hope so.
No, that's a no-brainer. Anything with empowering youth and giving them a guideline to be better, who's going to turn that down?
Well, I hope they don't, because it's a lot of kids that's not as fortunate as our kids may be, and they would like to read it, and I can't afford to give them books. If I could, believe me, I would give it to all of them. But that's where the sponsors come in at. They have the dollars and the powers to do that, and let me go into these places and give away all these books to the teens and young adults that need them.
So, with that being said, so anybody out there that's doing some type of event or doing something in your school, and you may want Monique to come and speak at your school and have this book present in your school system, make sure you hit her up at
MoniqueDonyalePublishing.com.
MoniqueDonyalePublishing.com. She's on Facebook. You on Twitter yet? No?
Not really.
Get your Twitter game up. You on
I have one,
Instagram
but
yet?
my game is not up. No, well,
Yeah,
Champagne does it on hers. I know. I just do Facebook.
All right, I'm doing an amendment to this book. I'm doing a chapter. How many chapters you got in this book?
It should be 21.
Hit me up for chapter 22 on improving your social media skills.
Yes, yes.
Get your Instagram. This needs to be on Instagram.
Okay.
You need to be tweeting this out. But I tell you what, I'm gonna tweet it out.
Thank you.
And
I
I'm
appreciate
gonna
it.
Instagram it
Thank
right
you.
after this interview. Because this
you.
is something people need to know about. And we gotta support each other with our products and everything. So everybody listening, everybody on Monique Donyale's Facebook page, her non-Twitter page and non-Instagram. But if you follow Monique Donyale, make sure you get this book. So if you got 3,000 friends or 4,000 friends on your Facebook page, you should have 3,000, 4,000 sales.
Absolutely.
Support the right way you should support. You know what I'm saying? And go out and get this book. It's only $13.99. Again, that's 2 6-packs of beer. That's one whole pizza. That's the price you spend at a movies for somebody else's movie that's a stranger to you that you don't even know. If you know this young lady, support her. Go get her book. We got to start supporting each other, people. Real talk.
Thank you, Norm. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Forgotten Pieces. I love the name.
Thank you.
Forgotten Pieces. This is Monique Donyale. This is Storm Warner Show. You on WBKS1.com. Tomorrow is the book launch. Dolce Lounge in Elizabeth, New Jersey, from 3 to 7. See, I know the information
Absolutely.
now.
You got it
3
all.
to 7.
You got it.
3 to 7, and it's only $20 to get in, and you get a book with that.
Absolutely.
All right, so make sure you keep it locked. WBKS1.com. Forgotten Pieces. Author Monique Donyale.
Thank you, Norm.
Enjoy talking to you.
I enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much.
All right, y'all. What's good? We're gonna come up. You're gonna see me again later on today. I'm gonna rock out and do an old school classic set. And don't forget, June 10th. Write this in your book. It's the Back to the Old School party. Back to the old school. Only 70s, 80s, and 90s classic music all night. And open bar, premium buffet, June 10th. All right, 8 to midnight at the American Legion Hall in Westfield, New Jersey. It's going to be decorated beautifully. You know, my wife is an event specialist now.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she can lay out your event. It's going to be beautiful, nice. If you come in some old school gear, 70s, 80s, or 90s, you may win a prize. But look, we're going to be having games and prizes at each table at the event. It's going to be an old school game that we used to play back in the day. Games, prizes, great food, open bar. Tickets are only $30.
Wow, only $30?
Only $30.
Wow.
Back to the old school party.
Awesome.
Get your tickets either online or if you know a representative at BKS1 Radio, get your physical tickets. But it's going to be nice. Tickets are limited. You cannot pay at the door.
Okay, okay.
It's advanced tickets only. That's June 10th.
That's hot.
All right, the American Legion in Westfield. It's going to be hot. Family and friends,
all right.
Come on out. All right?
All right.
So make sure. And also, don't forget to get that copy of the book, Forgotten Pieces by author Monique Donyale. Thank y'all for checking us out, tuning in. We're going to go back to our regularly scheduled music, so make sure you go to WBKS1.com to listen to some great music. Or if you got the TuneIn app on your phone, just go right to TuneIn and type in BKS1 Radio, and you can listen to us all day, 24-hour music play. This is how we do it here at WBKS1.com. The Storm Warner Show. Monique Donyale. We out.
Like you said, that's everybody's book, you know, not just young adults. That's
I'm proud of you, lady.
Everybody.
Thank you. I'm proud of you too. You did the best interview I ever had. And
That was dope interview.
I was like, what? You went through the chapters. You are the best. I am so surprised. I'm like, Norm. And then I was nervous. I was like, oh God. Norm, that is so awesome. You're the best interviewer ever. I mean, I can't believe he was asking me. I was like, do I know the answers? I was like,